my name is Shannon Lawrence. I'm a Colorado Springs-based horror short story author. I do dabble in other genres and other lengths, but my first love in writing is horror short stories. And that's why today I'm here to talk to you about Bruised Souls and Other Torments. This is my second solo collection of horror short stories, and this time for a little bit of fun, I threw in a couple of horror comedies to kind of lighten the mood at the end. So you can always skip ahead to those if you needed a break from something that was maybe a little more intense earlier in the book. Between the pages, you'll find a father's love gone wrong, a wartime evil lurking behind the face of a child, a tale of two sisters, twins, irrevocably bound together through good and bad, life and death, the dangers of bubblegum, and a Lovecraftian dating game, to name just a few. I thought that today I might read a couple of the reviews that have been left for the book. Ms. Lawrence is an excellent storyteller. Her stories are creative, at points horrifying and shocking. If you like anthology horror movies that are visceral and smart, try this. A collection of deeply disturbing and deliciously chilling tales from a true queen of horror. I actually dedicated this story to my dad, who died last spring of ALS, and he always got the initial e-copy of anything that I came out in magazines, anthologies, my own collections, so that he could read it on his eye gaze computer. So there's a tribute to him in the back, as well as my grandma, who died this past spring. And I just wanted to share my love of horror with everybody, and that's what I try to do with these stories. So there's a whole range of psychological, sometimes more visceral, there's something in there for everybody. So if you want a little escapism, if you want to get a little creeped out, maybe read something before bed, that's especially fun. There's one about night terrors in there. Pick up my book at thewarriormuse.com. You can find on the publications tab everywhere that you can buy this. It's available on Kindle Unlimited as well if you'd like to read it there. And also on my website, thewarriormuse.com, you can find social media, so you can find me on there and get news about new releases. You can also sign up for my newsletter there so that you get cover reveals and information a little sooner than other people before I publicly announce some things. And again, my name is Shannon Lawrence, the website, thewarriormuse.com, and I hope that you'll check out Bruised Souls and Other Torments, a collection of short stories. Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Mayor Kingston, and I wanted to tell you about one of my books, Dark World Genesis, the Alex and Jay Chronicles Book 1. And this one just happens to be the start of my favorite character arc in the entire series. Now, Genesis is an adult romantic fantasy, but if you liked books such as The Witcher, this one is definitely for you. It has a little bit for everyone: magic, sword fighting, and, of course, romance. And if you haven't tried it yet, you are completely missing out on a well-panned tangle of fantasy and romance. Genesis follows the story of a young princess named Alexandra Hamilton, who is a pure-blood mage in a world where one's blood status and place in society determines everything. Imprisoned in her room for her unconventional ideals, and betrothed to a man she does not love, all Alex dreams of is running away and living life her own way. One night, while sneaking out of the castle at night, Alex meets Jay, a single father with a dark past and a deadly secret. They feel oddly drawn to one another, and they begin to spend more time together, even if doing so can get them both killed. As they grow closer together and the political tension between the two of them builds, they accidentally stumble upon a political plot which threatens to plunge a nation into a war and puts everyone Alex cares about at risk. Desperate to protect the people she loves, Alex will venture into a world of treason, resistance cells, ancient gods, all while trying to survive and be free. Now, if this sounds interesting to you, you can pick up Genesis and its sequel, Dark World Oblivion, at any of the major bookstores. Or, if you want, you can shop at my site, arkingston.com. There, I have both the EPUB and the print version of all of my books. And throughout the months of November, if you use the promo code BOOKFEST2020, you can get 20% off your entire order. And hey, stick around my site. Check out the short story section there. It's free, and it serves as a companion guide to my books. And if you want, you can follow me on social media. There, I run giveaways and promos constantly. Also, what are you waiting for? Go pick up Genesis and Oblivion. They should both be out now, and they're an amazing story that you're missing out on. Anyway, go grab the books, and I will see you around.
I'm F.P. Dorchak, new weird fiction author of Do the Dead Dream, an anthology of the weird and the peculiar. What exactly is new weird fiction? Essentially, it is an eclectic collection of genres in, well, a weird kind of way, like Weird Tales magazine. Some current authors are H. John Harrison, who coined the term, K.J. Bishop, or Jeff Vandermeer. Also, think Twilight Zone or Black Mirror. Do the Dead Dream is a collection of my best short stories since I began writing at the age of 6. Some stories are thinky, some scary, all strange, unusual. Do the Dead Dream also won the 2017 National Best Book Awards for fiction, short story. And Dean Wyant, co-founder of Hex Publishers, no relation to this book, has said that I write like a hot rodder heading toward a brick wall. Certainly no finer praise could I ever have paid for, and believe me, I've tried. But, reckless driver or not that I am, don't you be one, as you head on over to pick up your own copy at your favorite retailers, say Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or maybe even a few extra copies at your favorite brick and mortar through Ingram distributors. And do me a favor, check out my blogs, Running Off at the Mouth and Reality Check, both of which may be accessed at my website, fpdorchak.com. That's F, no period, P, no period, no spaces, fpdorchak.com. So, do the dead dream? Fair question if you're into that kind of thing. I tell you what, why don't you ask that lost traveler who stumbled upon an odd gas station out in the middle of nowhere, Iowa one night? Better yet, take that dream vacation. Just don't ask too many questions, and be sure to eat your fish. Or follow a World War II airman as he plummets through flak-filled German skies. Edgy, unnerving, not quite right. Besides describing me, these are the kinds of stories you'll find in my book. And in a realm few willingly tread, with or without the lights on. Thank you, and here's to keeping you up all night. I'm not going to throw that.